What's up, folks? It's me, the one and only REG upon the MIC, back again with another Talk Wednesday. Hey, I had to apologize for last week. I was trying something new, and I understand from some of my followers that the podcast just stopped right in the middle. It cut off right in the middle. Like I said, I was trying something new, and the program that I was using, I don't know. I tried to go back and recover the files. I recovered half of it, the half that you heard. The other half corrupted. I don't know what happened. I apologize. Um, things happen. Things happen. So, yeah. I got a question for you. Do we listen for understanding, or are we listening for? I'm sorry. Are we listening to respond? It seems like we are always listening, always on the defensive. We're always listening to respond. Even when reading stuff, I tend to find that people are not reading the entire article or paragraph or whatever. They just read a little bit, or just a lot of times they just take the headline or the you know, or the intro, and just go from there. They're not taking time to read and understand. They're reading to respond. They are, and I find that we're listening just to respond. And I'm trying to figure out why are we are on the defensive so much and all the time. It's like we're always on the defensive. And another thing that I noticed, we always have an excuse for everything. You know, um, I'm included. We are always finding excuses for stuff, and I'm getting kind of a little tired of that, aren't you? I mean, oh, I'm sorry. Got something in my eyes burning the but jibble boobas out of me, man. Ah, but yeah, we tend to, you know, always be on the defensive. Why is that? Especially this younger generation. Kids. I don't know, man. My wife and I we were discussing this the other day. The stuff that they do in school, we didn't do. You know, as far as learning. Uh, I remember back in the day, man, we had to write 500 word report. Couldn't use, well, you could use a and the, those 3 letter words, short letter words. You could use them, but it better not be too many of them in that paragraph. And also, we had to write it in cursive. I remember we had to do a three-page report once. These kids don't even do that anymore. They get away with writing manuscript. They don't even write in cursive anymore. Why? Man, I'm telling you, man, we're building a country full of wimps, full of underachievers. People, if people get a little upset with me because yeah, we are building a country full of wimps and underachievers, and that's just like bullying. Oh, here we go, bullying. Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to save that for another podcast. Okay, because I can really get into bullying and my opinion on bullying, right? And you guys, a lot of you guys may not like it, so I think I'll get into another podcast with that one. Yeah, a little touchy subject. Man, that's just like people don't understand, man. I'm a dog lover, and when Michael Vick, went through his little thing with the dogs, man, everybody was like, "Oh, he shouldn't be allowed to do this and this and this and this." But hey, I'm a Michael Vick fan and I'm a dog lover, but I didn't jump on the bandwagon and say, "Oh, ban Vick." I'm sorry, ban Vick from football and all this junk. There were people in the NFL at that time who were getting drunk, leaving the bar or whatever, had a head-on collision, killed an older couple, still got to play in the NFL. When you start valuing animal lives more than human, then I'm sorry, you guys have a problem. I don't have the problem. You have the problem. When there were, yeah, there's a lot of things that happen, man. That this would get me. Okay, on that subject of animal rights and all that again. Michael Vick again. Pittsburgh. There were fans in Pittsburgh when Michael Vick played did not want him to play for the Steelers because of the dog situation. They felt like he shouldn't be their quarterback. But you had people like Big Ben Roethlisberger accused of sexual assault twice. And they love him to death. Michael Vick fought some dogs. Okay? The dogs that and here's the thing. It was word of mouth because his brother and some more guys said that Mike killed some dogs because they weren't strong enough or got defeated or whatever. They didn't have actual evidence. But yet still, I mean, it's a bunch of situations, man, and people tend to get upset with me because I look at my wife always said I'm looking at things differently. I'm built different because I look at things differently, and I do. I it's just something that I do, man. I look at things differently. That's just like people. I listen to what people say. I listen to how people word things and put things and I'm usually a pretty good breeder of people, my son says that I judge people too much. I don't really judge. It's just that I read, I listen, and I listen for understanding. Like a lot of times, for example, when I was younger, living in Atlanta, used to catch the train, the train and going to different parts of the city. And I ran into this guy, and we got into a conversation, and he was like, "Yeah, man, it's like every time I run into him, it was all he goes." Yeah, every time I run into you, man, and we have a conversation, it's always like a battle of wits, and I'm like, I'm not, no, because I listen to what you say, you spit out a bunch of rhetoric that, a lot of times if I don't agree with it, I'm definitely listening to what you're saying because I'm learning also. I could, you can learn from, excuse me, you can learn from anybody. You can learn from your enemies. You can learn from your friends. You're always learning. And that's the beauty of being alive, because you're always learning. I'm always absorbing. I'm always taking in and and learning, so and I feel like if I'm not, then I'm lost, I'm done, I'm finished, if I can't learn, then ain't no reason to keep going. Oh man, I'm just rambling on. I'm sorry, folks. Um, yeah, man. I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. I apologize for going on. So, man, I just have stuff on my mind, and sometimes I feel like I gotta get it off. If not, I'm gonna go nuts. So yeah. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday, man. Hope you're staying warm, because winter, where did you come from? Why you still holding on? Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. But yeah, man. If this is your first time to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Come on back. Let's do it again next Wednesday, where I will have another Talk Wednesday. And I was thinking, if you guys wanna hang out and have a conversation, be a guest on Talk Wednesday, let folks know what's going on in your world and what's on your mind. Leave it in the comments below, and we can work out a schedule where we could sit down and record it and have a conversation. I'm not always the goofy, silly, crazy guy you guys be hearing in the Trifecta podcast or seeing in my videos. I got a serious side too, I think. Nah, I don't. Yeah, so yeah, folks, just hit that subscribe button, man. Come on back, let's do it again, and chill out and relax and talk. And I'll see you in the next one. No, I won't, because I'm not even seeing you in this one. You just listening to my voice. Anyway, man, love, peace, and chicken grease. Until next week, keep it funky.